initiative to want to give us their business card via contact us. Even with Facebook pages, yes, you can click the like and show that you're interested. The latest statistics with Facebook is that only about 15% of the people that ever like a page ever visit that page again. So for me, I want something much more tangible. The other strategy that people have used is get them to your Facebook page and immediately send them to your website. Well, the reality is people don't like to leave Facebook. There's something safe about being inside Facebook. So people don't like to leave, and there's a very high back rate of people that click a link, go outside of Facebook off of initial interest, and jump right back into Facebook. Okay? Now, that doesn't mean to say that people never leave Facebook, but until they get to know your brand or get to interact with the page, they have a higher rate of return back into Facebook. So what we did is bring the website experience to them. And even beyond that is to bring a very robust lead capturing, sales capturing website into Facebook. So as I keep saying, and you're probably going to get tired of hearing me say, lead capture, lead capture, lead capture. As you're building these for your clients and you want them to continue paying their monthly fees and find value in what you're providing, if we're building solutions that are actually capturing leads, they're never going to question the value of what they're paying you. Great sales opportunities beyond the lead, just capturing the lead, using our product pages, giving more detailed information about products, and then you can either capture them for a more one-on-one sale, or at that point, once they've interacted with your page, interacted with the product, read more information about a product, then people are more likely to click a link, go outside of Facebook, and continue their shopping experience. We also have the ability to bring in feeds, blog feeds, Twitter feeds, video feeds. There are tendencies that people have. Some people really like using blogs, and if you have a blog, they're going to follow it. Some people tend to use Twitter more than others. So if you have a Twitter feed and you're using Twitter to communicate and build relationships, you can bring in a feed of your Twitter account into your Facebook page and let people connect with you there. And of course, as I said before, landing pages, social sharing, which I really don't need to explain the value of that, and so much more with the robust nature of all of our websites. So let's look at the social stage program, and then specifically for FSI. So you talked about the sales websites. So these are pre-created websites, preloaded with content, have a professional video that promotes Facebook websites, shows a visitor what they look like, how they're used, and basically sells them for you. So we'll give you that for free. You can load that into your page and then drive traffic to it. Customize it, of course, and personalize it for you. So it's always your brand and our platform. You keep Social Stage 100% hidden from your clients. We never compete with you. We're not outselling pages directly to end users. So we're in the background helping you look good with your clients. As I mentioned at the very beginning, there's high margins for you. We don't have setup fees. You load or install sites into your clients' pages, customize it for them, and start charging them a monthly fee. Whatever your setup charge is for your time to do it is you don't have any feedback to us. So most of our websites, as you get started, they may take a little bit longer, but 2-3 sites into it, you'll see that they're 40 minutes to an hour to install and customize and to turn on. So you charge $300, $400, $500 for a website and their Facebook page, and it takes somebody 40 minutes to an hour to build. You have pretty good margins. The monthly campaign programs that we offer you, and we'll be working with your corporate office to make sure that these are very targeted for your client base. But every month what we'll do is give you, we'll choose a new vertical market, a new industry, and we'll hand to you the website template, sales information, how to sell into that space, who to sell to, why they should want a website, what are the key selling points of the websites that we create for that industry. And we also give you marketing materials. So you could choose flyers on Social Stage in our Business in the Box, customize it for your center, your brand, your name, information that you want on there, and then either download it as a low-res JPEG, post it to your Facebook page, embed it in an email, your monthly newsletter, whatever you'd like to do there to get it out to your client base or your prospect base. And the other option is that you can download a high-res PDF and then print it right there in your center and allow your sales reps to go out and door knock in your community. These flyers and brochures, they're going to be designed to specifically promote and sell into that space or into that vertical. And then, of course, we have some general ones, too, that are designed to help you sell Facebook websites into any type of client. So you'll be able to access those every month as part of our program. As I said earlier, there's no development or design skills needed. It's very WYSIWYG, if you're familiar with that term. What you see is what you get. If you can fill out a form and load pictures from your hard drive, you can build a very robust Facebook website for your clients. The monthly fee. There seems to be questions quite a bit on this, so I want to make sure that we're very, very clear. What you all pay us is $10 per month per Facebook page. When you have our websites installed in the Facebook page, you could have a 3-page website, it's $10 a month. If you had a 30-page website, it's $10 a month. The monthly fee is not based on how many different apps of ours you use, how many pages you use in the website. It's purely based on each Facebook page. Now, our Business in the Box tools, we're almost done with this, the PowerPoint side, and then we're going to jump in and start building. But just to give you an overview of the Business in a Box, when you go log into socialstage.com, and Saturday it'll be loaded and you'll be able to start experiencing it, we have training videos. So more in-depth videos, but beyond this webinar, very specific video topics on how to build certain websites, how to use certain apps and different functionality. It'll be very direct so that you can go in and find what you need and learn how to do it. But videos, recorded webinars, white papers, e-books, some of these are going to be directed at you. And some of these will be directed more in a template format, which means you can brand it for yourself and then distribute it into your community, to your prospects, to your clients, and use it as a tool to help close more deals. The more educated they are on the value of Facebook pages, the more educated they are on the value of having a website in the Facebook page with case studies and information, the more deals you're going to be able to close. And so we want to provide that for you as much as possible. And then as I alluded to earlier, I mentioned earlier, is all of the marketing materials. And we'll have all that in there. Now, with the Business in the Box, our goal is to use this to help you close deals. We see it as a very great way to make our win-win relationship. So if you have any suggestions, any needs, any way that we can help you close more deals, please let us know, and we'll do our best to provide that for you. We have some great relationships in the space, a couple big ones I can't announce yet, but with some big names in online marketing and Facebook marketing. But when those are announced, we'll be rolling out webinars led by them to help you and your clients use Facebook better to build your businesses. Okay, we're almost to the fun building part. There's 3 ways that you can build or install websites into your Facebook pages with Social Stage. The first way is our industry templates, as we've been talking about here. You can look at our templates by industry, real estate, spas, restaurants, dentists, doctors. We are consistently working on adding more and more industries for you. We have asked FSI corporately to let us know what industries are most important to you. We know that veterinarian was one of them, and we'll be rolling that out here over the next, hopefully next week, but definitely within the next couple of weeks. We also have brand templates. We only have a few right now, and we'll be adding more. But right now, our brands are Remax International, Creative Memories, and Stella and Dot. Creative Memories and Stella and Dot are direct sales organizations. I believe they both have over 30,000 independent sales reps throughout the U.S. and Canada. And so if you have those some independent sales reps in your area that represent either Remax or those two direct sales companies, all the difference is that it's beyond the industry, it's branded for that specific company. So there's content loaded, there's videos, there's photography, there's logos, all preloaded for that brand. And then all you have to do is customize it for an individual. So for an individual real estate agent. Everything that's preloaded can be changed. You're not stuck with it. It's really kind of designed to help you get started, fill it up with some robust information, and then you can tweak, change, and edit as you want. And then the last option is to install a custom designed website. Because we are in Facebook, we are installing apps. To customize a website, you just take one app at a time, install it into the page, and all of our apps are already pre-created that they are going to create a website. So you can pick and choose what page functionality you want in the website. So you want a home page, you want a About Us page, you want a products page. You just select the ones you want, install it, and have a custom website. So again, we can do templates by industry. You can see here the 3 different designs for spa. And of course, you can always take your own JPEG image and load it into the background and create a completely custom design that matches your client's existing website. Our branded templates, and then of course, build a website one page at a time. Again, this is what our apps icons all look like, but you can come in here and say, I want a home page, I want an About Us page, I want a project or a product, whatever it is you want. Each one of these apps equates to one page in the website. So I bet you are all ready to see us install and see how easy it is to customize. Sarah, do you want to jump in? Are there any questions or anything that I should clarify at this point?
No, I think you're good to keep building. We've got lots of questions coming in, but keep going.
Perfect. Plus that gave me a great time to take a sip of water. Okay. When you come into socialstage.com, you'll always want to make sure that you log in with Facebook. That way we are attached to Facebook and we know what pages you have admin rights to, and so that you can install pages. You want to come in and click on My Pages, and on this page you're going to see every Facebook page that you are an admin for. Okay? So if you're, oops, there we go, my scroll finger went too fast. If your client has an existing Facebook page, they will need to make you an admin of that page, and then when you log into Social Stage the next time, that page will be here and you will be able to start installing websites to it. If you have a client that does not yet have a Facebook page, then you can build it or start it for them. Come into Social Stage, click on My Pages, click the plus button here, and you'll see it highlights, it says create a new page. And as you click it, it will link you into Facebook where you can start or create that page. Choose the appropriate box and follow through the Facebook functionality to create a new page. Okay? All right. We're going to come back here and we're going to come into Brandon's demo site. So if you have a client, they have a Facebook page, or you just built one and you want to install a website to it, you'll come in here and find it and click Install Apps, and what you'll see open up is all the account information for that page. You'll notice that we don't have a plan on this page yet. You can buy a plan in advance and for your white label and apply it to this page, or you can come right in here after you load install a website to it, and then attach a plan. Either way works just fine. If you click on apps, you will see the different ways that you can install a website into the Facebook page. You can install existing websites like our branded or our industries, or you can install by one app at a time and create your own custom website. What I'm going to do is, for this demo, actually, let me come back here. Activities, you can see everything that's taking place on that page. And this is especially where you can export leads that have been captured on that website and track some of the data analysis from that site. And then roles, which is going to be very important for you. This is where you determine what your client can and can't see on the website. So this is where you'll be able to determine that they can see the edit page button and make edits themselves, or they don't see any of the in-Facebook tool and they're totally reliant on you to make any changes. Now, we have specific videos that are geared towards managing roles, so I'm not going to go into that right now, but you'll be able to find that on our forums, our knowledge base, or even just contacting customer service. So let's go back into apps, and for this demo, I'm going to install the SPA website into a page, and you'll notice here that it does say full width. Just as a reminder, March 1st, Facebook made changes to the dimensions that we're able to serve our websites into their pages, and we have until March 31st, which is Saturday, to make all those edits and changes. So what you're seeing right now is a limited templates, and some of them are saying things like full width, just so we know the difference between ones that have already been updated for the wider width and some that are still smaller widths from the older technology. But by Saturday, all of this will be updated. All of our apps are updated. Everything's updated, not for just the wider width, but also we've added a lot of robust functionality with this latest software release. So to install a website into your page, we'll come in and choose the one you want, click on the tool, and we're going to say install. And because you were already in the Facebook page, it's going to automatically tell you install the SPA website into Brandon's demo site. Now you can see here and make sure if you accidentally click the wrong page, then you can click the X here and go back and start over. But when you're ready, you click install now, and it's going to be about a 10-second, maybe less wait to install that entire website into the Facebook page, and then our customization wizard pops up and starts you down the customization process. When you get to this page, we have a very simple 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-step process of customizing the website for your client. If you ever get, and after you build a couple of these, you get more comfortable and it doesn't bother you that you're not sure exactly what you're building. But at any point in time, if you want to see what the website looks like, you can click View or you can click Done, and it's going to take you right into the website. Okay? Now, once you're here and you want to make changes, you want to finish your customization, you come into Edit Page. If you go to Start, it's going to take you right back to the beginning of the customization wizard. When you go into Customize, you can actually choose each page of the website that you want to work on. And then when you get down into Design and Page, each of these are more global settings that go across the entire website. So what I'm going to start with is the theme. And this is where you're able to set the background design theme for the page. And again, right now we're in transition, moving everything to the wider format and moving all of our functionality with it. As you see on this website, we do have the wider format, but some of our customization tools aren't yet complete. So you'll notice here that we have the 3 same color schemes. Really what this will be come Saturday is the icon for the different designs, as well as the different color schemes and the customization link. And so when I click on these, let's see how much they're functioning, and they're not changing right now. But you'll see when we have the right icons coded in here, you'll be able to choose between the orchid theme, the sand theme, and even this bamboo theme. And then if you want to customize even more, we click on Customize here, and you'll notice this tool opens up where you can select a background image. So if you have a picture of their business or they have a background theme on their existing website, you can borrow that from their website or ask them for it. And then you can load it right here, and the background on the Facebook website can be exactly the same as their existing website. It's as simple as clicking Select Image and finding an image on your hard drive and loading it, and it's done. You're able to customize the font size for all the headings, and you're able to even select which fonts you want to use for the headings right there. Now what I like, what I think is a really great functionality, is everybody's always so concerned about exact color matches when you're building, and you don't have to be a designer to do a perfect job. If you have the HTML color codes or even the PMS color codes as you're all printers, you can drop those color codes right in here. This is getting cleaned up, I promise. These will make more sense. We're just in that transition phase where you'll know exactly what you're customizing. But you could drop in color codes. And if you don't know the color codes, you can eyeball it by clicking on the color, and you have the full spectrum of the color wheel. You choose a color that you want, and you click out of the box, and that color is saved and selected for that section of the website. When you save it in preview, you always have this preview window right here, and it's live, but it's a preview window, so you can check and see all the changes that you've made and how they're affecting your page. Here is another great example of how easy it is for you to be a designer, even if you don't have design skills. Right now, this icon here, or I'm sorry, this menu says Make Appointment. And maybe you don't want it to say Make Appointment. You want it to say Appointment. We click on the Edit tool. We change the menu label. We save it. And you'll notice that in your preview window, it immediately changes. Okay? So lots of great and powerful tools. I know this feature is getting updated as we speak, but if you wanted to move around the menu names, you can actually just click and drag and move them around and place them where you want them. It's very WYSIWYG, and once you place them where you want them, the preview will automatically update, and it'll put your menu options in whatever order you'd like for them to be in. On any of our wizard pages, when you're done, you click Next, you click View, or you click Done, and you are done. All the changes that you made will be live, and you can start moving into the next pages. I do want to come in here onto the home page and show you your options with customization as well, and how easy it is to bring in a video feed. Very simple. Fill in the fields form, so we can change the name of the site to Brandon's Spa. Select an image for a logo. Few options for how you want the logo to appear. If you want a map, a Google map with a marker on it, fill in the address and it'll appear. If you don't want the app to appear, just leave the address here blank and it won't appear. And you have your options here on where you want it placed. On the home page, you know, all this stuff here is very simple. Fill in the form, write your Twitter name, write the URL to your Facebook page. Pretty simple, basic fill in the form. But you also have some pretty robust features here, like on that home page, there was an existing video in there, but if you want to just load an image, you click Image, and now you have this preview picture that we put in there in advance. We're going to click Done, and we're going to see that the home page is now changed, and you have this picture in there. You can load a custom picture for your client, load a picture of the front of their building, whatever it is that you want in there. If you want it to be a video, It's a welcome video. It's a call to action video, whatever you want it to be. If you click on video, you have 3 options: a YouTube video, a Vimeo, or a new Yalla. All you have to do is take the URL of the video on one of those sites and paste it right in here. Once you paste it in there and you save it, we'll bring in a feed of that video directly into your website. It really is that simple for you to build websites with videos included. Now, all of our functionality is really that simple. I want to prove that by showing how we can go in and customize the appointment page. So on this site, our lead capture or call to action is make an appointment. And we pre-created this form, name and email, what time of day would you like to be called, preferred dates, your party size, and then a field for comments. What we've built in, again, you don't have to be a developer, with this form, whenever somebody fills out the form and submits it, you have the ability to include an automatic email that will immediately send to them because they enter their email. You can customize it on the back end. They will automatically get that email from the system. And you can also send out an immediate notification email to your client that says you just received this appointment request from your Facebook page. Now, as we talked about in the beginning, social stage is 100% hidden. Your clients never know that we exist. But they have to receive an email from someone. So we built a brand. It's called Brand Website. It's very generic. We don't have a website for it. We don't promote it. They'll never be able to really find it. But that is the brand, or that is the server that sends out emails and sends out share features. So you'll see Brand Website. They'll get an email that says that they received this appointment from their Facebook page via Brand Website. Now, to customize this form and the email is very, very simple. I need to come in here to the home page. And let me go into Make Appointment. Here is the form that you just saw. This is the back end of it. Let's say we want to add a new field, and we want the field to say, what type of treatment do you want? We can click Add Field here or here, doesn't matter. Click Add Field, and we're going to say, what type of treatment do you want? And then you have answer type options, so you can choose from all of these options which type of answer. Just a basic single line of text, multiple lines of text, or even some, choose one choice from a drop-down, multiple choice from a list. I'm going to do the drop-down, and I'm going to have in here a facial, a sauna, and a massage. You have other options here. You can write notes to clarify for them what you're asking for and why you're asking it. You can make the field required. In other words, they can't submit the form unless the field is completed. And once you press Save Field, it adds it, and then you can click and drag and put this anywhere you want, and will automatically update. Then as you scroll down here, you have the field to customize the Submit button. Maybe you don't want to call it Submit, you want to say Make Reservation. And then here's your thank you email, or the autoresponder email. You simply take in here and write the name that it's from, so this will be your client's name, or the name of the business, their email address, the subject of the email, and then the content of the email. You can just come right in here and say, thank you for requesting an appointment from Brandon's Spa. Fill in the information, tell them anything you want. You can even add an attachment, add a PDF. I've seen a lot of our clients that use this to add a listing of services, add a menu, and like I was saying earlier, you can make this to add a white paper and make it more of a lead capture call to action. But either way, you click to select PDF, It opens up your hard drive and you upload and attach whatever PDF you want it to be. And then the last thing here is the notification email. If there's more than one person, just separate it by a comma, add in multiple email addresses in here, and every one of those email addresses will receive a notification email every time somebody completes the form and submits it. And then the last piece on here is you can determine what happens to the visitor when they submit the form. You can give them a little thank you message, and then you determine which page you want them to go to. So if you want to take them off the make a reservation page and drop them back on the home page or put them on the services page, you select it right here and it just automatically does that for you. So once we're done, we click on done and we go back and look, and here is our drop down for what type of treatment do you want. It's loaded, it's ready to go, and you look like a stud developer because you did it all on your own. So that is really about it. I could spend a lot of time boring you on completing each one of these pages. We do have very specific videos for all of our different apps or pages of the websites, and so you can always see those or ask questions into support. But really get your hands dirty with it. Take a page, build a Facebook page, call it your demo page, and start loading websites in it and start playing around. Load pictures, write titles, load multiple pictures for a slider and see how easy it is. It really is a 2 to 3 times. Once you build 2 to 3 websites, you really feel like a pro with it. Now before we finish, and before we start asking if there's any other questions that we're going to answer, I want to bring you back here and show you that if you did not want to install a website template, you wanted to build one on your own, you come into the Install an App section, and you can say, I want a home page. You click it, you click Install, and it'll load that directly into the Facebook page. Now, right now, our system is that you install one, you come back to Social Stage, you install the next one. Very quickly, we are moving it to where you'll be able just to select the 3, 5, 10 different pages you want in your website and click one install, and it'll all automatically install all of those at one time. We're moving there. I wish we had it done for you now. It just got dropped lower on our development list because we had really cool things like custom backgrounds and things like that that we wanted to offer for you. So Sarah, I am wrapping up, but I want to see if there are any other questions or things that I could clarify. I know I always miss something, and you are always great at reminding me what I missed.
We actually had some questions about what your sales pitch is when you're selling Social Stage, how they can sell better.
Oh, great question. Yeah, so I think at the beginning of the webinar, I talked a bit about why a website into a Facebook page. Look, I think that businesses have to have a Facebook presence. I mean, it's no longer a question of should I be on Facebook. The question is, how are we going to use Facebook? Facebook is quickly approaching 1 billion users. Now, granted, in the U.S., we only have about 350, 375 million people, so a lot of those are not in your local markets. But what it means is it's still growing. And as you've noticed, Facebook is on the news every night right now. They're pre-IPO. There's a lot of publicity going to it, and there's just a lot of people on Facebook. So it's no longer a question of should your clients have a Facebook presence. The bigger question, in my opinion, is what are you doing with Facebook? How are you taking advantage of Facebook? So, excuse me, that's the first high-level part of the sales pitch. And then if they get convinced there, which they should, then the next question is, what do I want to accomplish on Facebook? What exactly is it that I want to do on Facebook? Where's my demo site? There it is. I think our functionality with a website in the Facebook page, what I like about it is that we have had a good, 15 years now of websites, And I know in the big scheme of history that's not a long time, but we know what a website is. When we land on a page like this, we automatically know what to do. Oh, I'm going to go see what services they have. I'm going to look at their coupon. I'm going to make an appointment. With apps, one-off apps, single page functionality, a lot of visitors, they just don't know what to do with it. They don't know that, oh, now I got to go back over here and click another like, right? They don't know, or click another icon to come back over. So I think the big push for me is you have to have a Facebook page. And then the second thing is, let's use it with a purpose, have a strategic plan, and how are we using our web presence, our Facebook website, to actually convert visitors into tangible prospects or clients. And that's why, and you don't have to use lead capture forms. You really don't. I love lead capture forms, and I put a lead capture form in every website that I would build, whether it's for me or for clients, because I want to make it as easy as possible for people to connect with us. And again, you could do it in the form of a coupon. You can do it in the form of a white paper. You can do it in the form of make an appointment, request a quote. I mean, our forms that you see here, just because this one is an appointment form, this form can be anything you want it to be. This call to action right here, make an appointment, that could say request a quote. That can say download our white paper. You know, download next week's menu. Enter a drawing. Do whatever it is you want, but it's about connecting with people. And then what I love about it, and in our Business in the Box, and our training tools, you're going to get more of this coming over the next few weeks, is it gives a great opportunity for you all to upsell them into additional services. If you have a website and a Facebook page, they should also be considering using Facebook advertising. Because Facebook advertising, if you don't know about it, check it out. It is the most targeted and inexpensive way to advertise, in my opinion. You can choose to place your ad in front of people based on their interests, based on geographic, of course, based on all the normal geographical data, and then some. Because you can start getting into the sociographical data. What pages do they like? What are their interests? What are their hobbies? Because they tell all that data basically to Facebook when they like a page, when they write information about themselves in their profile. So I know the question was, how do you pitch it? They need to be in Facebook. It's no longer a question of if. And then the second thing is have a strategy that is going to, one, look great, and two, have a strategy to actually capture people and convert them into conversations. Great question. In fact, I think what we'll do is over the next couple of weeks, let's put another webinar together that really just talks about how are you presenting us, how are you closing deals. We can make it a good Q&A and really help all the centers to learn how to present and close deals faster. And yeah, let me put some more thought to that too, because I want to give you some more materials, like maybe we'll put together a good keynote that you can just use, throw your own brand and center information on it, and use that to go out and talk to your prospects. Sarah, anything else?
No, I think you've covered it well. We've had a lot of good questions. If I didn't get to your question yet, please feel free to stick around and I will get to it. Perfect.
So if you have any questions, you can stick around. Again, you can email directly to Sarah, S-A-R-A-H, at socialstage.com. You can email me directly as well. Please feel free to do so. It's Brandon, B-R-A-N-D-O-N, at socialstage.com. So we appreciate you coming to the webinar. If there's any other requests you have for future webinars, send that information to us as well. We have more webinars next week. We have Tuesday and Thursday. My plan for next week is that Tuesday is going to be another kind of a high-level one like this, And then Thursday, we're going to dive into some more strategic building ideas. How are you using our new platform? How can you customize for a specific client? And we'll take a website from somebody, and we will build a Facebook website to match. So if you want to be a part of those are next week, and you can get those off of our website as well. So thank you again. We appreciate FSI, and we appreciate your time, and we look forward to ongoing great win-win relationship. Have a great Thursday.